If you have planned a vacation to the heart of Italy and the place where Renaissance was born and evolved, we must say that your choice of travel destination is amazing. Florence is a place that everyone should really be visiting once in their lifetime. After all, it is a city that is filled with an artistic history, world-famous fashion, and a unique energy. Oh, how could we miss the deliciousness they serve on the tables? Now, you would say that all of this is quite impossible to go through in just 48 hours, but hey, why worry when we are here? Here's an experience that will bring you all of Florence, but in just 2 days. Before you jot down that itinerary, do make sure to hit that like button and, of course, do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Welcome back to Town Travel Tips, and let us get right into it. Before you decide to go to any place, the first thing you do need to do is look up the basics. You know what we're talking about, the when, how, and where of a place. Thankfully, Florence is a place you can visit throughout the year, although we should tell you that it is quite hot in the summer and just the opposite in the winter. Nothing unbearable though. The how part is pretty easy. Flying in should be your second choice because the closest airport is Pisa, but it is not that close to Florence anyway. On the other hand, train journeys from Milan and Rome will give you some spectacular views throughout the route and will be an enjoyable experience in less than 2 hours. Staying in Florence might just be a tad bit expensive when compared to its neighbors, but you can always look up hotels or Airbnbs close to the city center so that it will be much easier to walk in and around the city. Your first day needs to start very early, but do trust us, it is worth the alarm. Start from the Duomo, which is an essential place to visit when you are in Florence. Just stepping inside the dome will fill you with wonder. There are also many options for guided tours that you can book online, which will save you from the long queues. After all the efforts that you put in climbing the stairs, reaching the rooftop of the dome and touring across the Battistero in the square, it is now time to just relax. You can walk around the center and explore the alleys. Be on the lookout for leather shops and even souvenirs that date back to over hundreds of years. That's right, the alleys have shops that sell perfumes, soaps, and toiletries from the history pages. Walk to Ponte Vecchio and look around to just take in the essence of the city. You definitely have seen this bridge in the pictures and all the travel blogs, and it is now time to look at it yourself. In the past, it was occupied by butchers and tanners, but now it is home to uncountable jewelry shops and art dealers. But since you have already collected your souvenirs, look for the other best thing here, gelato. You deserve that treat after all that walking you did till now. For lunch, you can choose something local like zuppa Florentina, which is a traditional soup dish. Or you can try out some other Italian classic from the food stalls nearby. If you want our recommendation, head to Antico Vinaio. It serves the most traditional schiacciate Florentine, bread with Italian salami, the very best cheeses, and the most tasty Italian sauces. It also means that there is a long waiting time. The trick here is to arrive a little later, say around 2, so that people have already had their lunch by that time. And hey, how could we be in Italy and forget about pizzas? Da Michele and Pizzium are the spots in Florence that will serve you mouth-watering Italian pizzas straight from the oven. After lunch, we are going to Piazzale Michelangelo. You can see the beautiful city from the top of the hill, and the skyline with the dome of Brunelleschi will make an unforgettable highlight in your memories. If you time it right, you might see the sunset turning the city golden, and it is as amazing as it sounds. The Palazzo Vecchio is close by, so if you feel like you do have a lot of energy left in you, you should definitely give this a visit. It is right in the heart of Florence and remains as a reminder of the golden age of the Medici family. You will be able to live through centuries of history as you walk through the Roman ruins and the Renaissance chambers and paintings. You can walk back as you admire the city in the night and get some comfortable sleep. Leave the planning for the next 24 hours to us, just like you should. If there is one place you shouldn't be missing out on Florence, it is indeed the oldest museum in the world, and that is exactly where you will be starting your second day in Florence. The Uffizi Gallery has the works of some of the best artists in the world over the years, so even if you are not an artistic person, give this one a chance. You need to bring in your organizational skills here, as tickets to Uffizi get sold out very fast, and you need to bag yours well in advance. Do make it a point to get a glance at the meticulous brushwork of Botticelli in The Birth of Venus and the intricate carvings of Bernini. If you finish with Uffizi quicker than you had expected, the other place in the must-check-out list is the Accademia Gallery. Of course, there is Michelangelo's David, but there are also other things that will charm you. This is the place you will also find the most expensive Stradivarius violin in the world. How interesting is that? The museums and art galleries will take up most of your mornings, so there won't be much to do by the afternoon. And what does that mean? Delving into delicious Italian cuisine again. Look for an Italian enoteca, which you will easily find around the place. Enoteca means wine libraries, and the best place where you will find these is Tuscany. You can even book a tour with a food group to do some authentic wine tasting. If you have had a load of gelato scoops already, Florence is also famous for its other dessert, the zucotto. But just a reminder, the gelato at Santo Spirito Basilica is considered to be the best in the town, and that is quite close by. For the main course, you should try the most famous dish in Florence, the bistecca. Bistecca alla Fiorentina is a T-bone type of steak, always served rare or medium rare, coming from the excellent farms around the city and their century-long activities and history. The neighborhood of San Niccolò has restaurants lined all along the place, but try to avoid tourist traps. If you do feel like you want a fancy dining experience, you can indulge at the Golden View Open Bar. It has a spectacular view of the Ponte Vecchio, which is so amazing that it is hard to describe. It is going to be your last night in this Italian city, so make sure to let yourself relax and enjoy the place to its fullest. Just walk around the city center and have your last night filled with Renaissance art and culture. After all, you will find that in every corner of this wonderful city. Have you ever been to Florence? What did you love about the place? Or are you planning a trip to Florence? Let us know all about it in the comments section below, because we love hearing from you. Also, if you loved the video, make sure to hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. We will be back very soon. Ciao!